I'm loud. Okay. Where's my overlay? There it is. It looks beautiful. I'm so happy. My overlay is working, baby. Okay. My overlay looks so pretty. I'm so happy with it. I gotta turn myself down still. There we go. Okay. Hello, Slender. Slender, look at my overlay. I designed it. So, like, I did the, I, like, all the backgrounds for it with, like, the teddy bears and stuff. I did that. I drew that. Isn't that cool? I'm so proud of myself. I spent all day working on that. But I really like it. And we got the emote, so if you are a sub, you can use the pretty emote. Can't wait for that to see that. That'd be so exciting. Very exciting day for me. I worked really hard on that overlay. I even cut all of the you know, design pieces to actually fit there so that they wouldn't just be squares, they'd actually be a nice shape.
Anger kept me going.
Ah!
I can't tell reality from dream anymore. But it seems I have an imaginary
She's so
editor to help
pretty.
me.
Thank you, Slender. I love it. Oh, that makes me so excited.
She's very strict.
I'm so happy. Thank you.
My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her.
I'm so excited. Thank you, Slender. She's beautiful. I'm gonna cry.
She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Thank you, Slender. Thank you so much. I love her too. She's beautiful. I think on a shirt, she'd look adorable. You know how many girls would wear that?
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road. Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. Deserve one.
I didn't get in trouble, but like, part of my last stream is muted because the frickin' game plays that music at the end of the chapters, and apparently they got a little mad that that music played. But it's like, it's in the game, it's not my fault, so I have to skip those faster so that I don't get yelled at.
Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. Have a nice day. Come back soon.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car.
Let me know when you see the overlay.
There was no time to waste. Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
I'm sorry if I find that weird that her landlord is saying that people are there past her bedtime. She's a fucking adult, you weirdo. Don't tell her when she can have people over. Thank you, Slender. Like, if you really look, like, I know it's not the easy, you know. Actually, if you go full screen, I'm sure you can see it beautifully. Let me look. Yeah, it looks so pretty. Yeah, so what I did was I made a pattern of the bears with hearts and, you know, polka dots. And then I did it with different backgrounds. So I did one with a black background, one with a gray one, and one with a white one, so that I could use them to fill different parts of this. And then I used a different template, and I just looked at the scale of the pictures and then what shape those pieces were, so I knew how they should fit in. And I literally cut all of the pieces. Like, I essentially I erased them, you know, to fit that shape so that they would look interesting in there. It was a lot of work, but I really, really like it. I'm very proud of myself that I did that. I think it looks pretty. I hope that. So I think the reason that it hasn't been working lately with like people um, following me and stuff was because I had to change my password because Twitch got hacked. And so I changed my password, so I don't think it was connected to my extension anymore. I had to re-sign in. Thank you, Slender. I really appreciate it. That does mean a lot to me. I really appreciate it, because I worked really hard on that.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I ain't the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I sleep and stare out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know?
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
Yeah, I had you know, argument with Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah, well, he's, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me out of bail today, and now I'm just alone here at the window, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
What did he do to his friend Danny? You get into an argument with your friend and now you're in trouble with the law? Yeah, I never had that happen. The fuck did you do? Oh, got turned around on a rug. But I really do appreciate it, Slender, and thanks for being here. I know it's late. I think Curdy went to bed, but, I still wanted to stream. We had a busy day here, and I knew I wouldn't be able to get on until late, but... Don't get me in trouble with Twitch. Shut up, song. Can't even really tell what the song is. But yeah, I definitely wanted to be able to stream, especially because, like I said, I worked on this freaking overlay all day, drawing it, specifically cutting out the pieces. Excuse me, got the hiccups. Yeah, it was like, it's just one of those days. But I definitely wanted to stream. And we got KFC for dinner, so I'm happy. Okay, sounds good. Thanks for checking out the overlay, though. I really appreciate the feedback. I don't know, actually. But is that going to be, like, all the music, like, in-game music? Because I want the ambiance music. Maybe I'll just turn it down a little bit. But I do want the ambiance. Like, I want the spooky music while I'm running around. So I'll just turn that down, maybe. Because I don't know if there's... I don't think it's a specific setting for just the copyrighted music. I think it's silly. Like, maybe if I was playing it over, like, iTunes music or Spotify or something, maybe that'd be a problem. But it's part of the fucking game. If I'm in that game section, it should just be like, okay, well, that's part of the soundtrack, so it's not her fault. I don't know. I just turned it down. So we shall see. You hear that, like, whining sound? So I like the dog. I remember there's a dog barking at me. Is the dog now scared? Because that's very telling. I will say, there's some things that when I like am listening to someone tell a story or something like that, there's something I always pick up on that I always think you need to run. Is when a dog cowers all of a sudden. Like, some dogs are like that, I get that. Yeah, I just turned it down. I hope that's good enough. And it should be like, I can just skip the ending parts, because that seems to be the only part I got in trouble for. So, I should be able to just skip it real fast, and it should be okay. But, definitely, when people tell stories, and they're talking about, like, oh, all of a sudden my dog started to cower. Those are things that I'm like, I would be out. Whatever that situation is, I don't want to be part of it. Because my dogs don't do that. My dogs charge head first into things. Like, yeah, they have problems with people sometimes because they've all been through some stuff in the past. But, we're working on that. But they do not cower. My dogs will run straight at whatever they think is, like, danger. If they think something is trying to come at me or whatever, they will go after it. So if they start cowering, I know there's a fucking problem. I'm not playing that game. And when, like, I've heard, there's stories about, there's a thing called Missing 411. It's a series on YouTube. I'd say look it up. It's really interesting. How it's almost like something is hunting people in our national parks. And I personally think that they are something, from the other side, not people or anything like that. But they'll tell stories like, there was one in Alaska where there's bears everywhere. And this guy was saying in a particularly dangerous area when it comes to predators, different kinds, not just bears. But like he had to take a survival course and be certified to stay there because it was a very dangerous area. And you really have to know what you're getting into, especially in Alaska. And so he took this survival course and everything. And then he went to stay in his tent, and he was going to be there for 2 weeks. And he introduced himself to all the rangers so they could, know who he was in case anything were to happen. And he needed their help. And so they realized they hadn't seen him, and it was the day before he was supposed to leave. And they're like, it's a little bit like maybe he's just been out hiking a lot. That's totally a possibility, and it's nothing. But let's just go because he showed them on the map where he was going to be. So they're like, let's just go check it out just in case. And when they went to check, he wasn't there. But there was.
You're gonna get it now.
I didn't do anything. Okay, hold on. I'll continue.
God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
I didn't do anything.
Nightingale, FBI, get him up, Hemingway. You're under arrest. You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face. Stay right where you are, Slane.
Run, Alan.
What are you? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac.
Yeah, you maniac.
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
I want to make sure I don't miss any like manuscript pages or anything, but I don't think I think if I get seen, I get like fucked up. What I was gonna say is, so the rangers go to where this guy's camp is, and he's not there, and like they can tell that the top of the tent has been broken in, like the top strut that holds up the tent is broken. And it doesn't look like anyone's been there for a while. Like, there's snow all over the place and nobody's walked on it. So, like, when it's hard-packed snow, you'll see the footsteps for days. And there was nothing. Or the footprints, I mean. And, so they are like, that's a little bit weird. Maybe he left. So they leave and come back the next day when he's supposed to leave. And the camp is exactly the way it was the day before. So they're like, he hasn't been here. There's something wrong. And when they check, there's food everywhere. So at first they were like, oh, maybe he must have gotten attacked by an animal and something bad happened to him. But when they looked, there's food out everywhere. If an animal were to go after him, it would go in, like a bear is not just going to see a bunch of food and leave it. Bears will climb trees to get like caches of food that are hidden up there. So they're not just going to ignore food on the ground in front of them right there. Even if there's a person to snack on, they are not gonna just do that and then not eat the food at the camp. And then, they couldn't find this guy, and they never found him. They never found any signs of him. But that area was without predators, like predator animals, for a while. And there was no even small animals, but the predator animals weren't even around. What that tells me is there's a bigger predator than a bear out there. The bears are afraid of this thing. And they know it's in the area, so they're not going near it. That's fucking scary. If a bear is afraid of something, I'm afraid of something. Like, when the predators go silent, that's when you know there's a problem. Yeah, when there's, like, no crickets and no, like, little animal sounds, that's creepy enough. But when you realize that there have been no predator animal sounds, not even owls, because owls are predator animals, they see mice and stuff. If not even an owl is out, there's a problem. It has sent something much bigger than itself that is a predator in the area. And that's where I say fuck that. Yeah, I ain't gonna fuck with that. But yeah, I just thought of that because I heard the dog whining. The dog was like, in the game, the dog was afraid. And so I'm like, what's out there that's making the dog scared? Because the dog was barking before. The dog is now cowering. I don't want to miss a manuscript page because of these fucks. Why can't I run? Baby, can you move? What's happening? I'm just like stuck. It's not that steep. Okay, I don't see... If they put manuscript pages here, they're assholes. Ah! Ah! Fuck you. I'm stuck. Fuck you. Fuck you. Poor Alan's tired. No, don't get tired here, Alan. Okay, I'm stuck. No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Ah! Fuck! I have to escape into the darkness, the place I don't want to go. And I really hope I didn't miss a manuscript page, because if they did that, they're dicks. You know what I mean? Because they can't go search there. I'm surprised I didn't get shot through all that. You know what's crazy? That I'm not tooting my own horn or anything. Like, I'm not trying to brag. I just am, like, shocked by. I have 20 subscribers. That's crazy to me. 20 people are like, yeah, she's cool. I want to pay for that. And to be fair, Biker Mike has, like, been awesome to me. He has gifted a lot of subs. Like, he's the GOAT when it comes to gifting subs. But, like, the idea that 20 people are like, yeah, this chick's alright, let's pay for her. That's fucking crazy. Yay. That better be the first one I'm gonna be mad.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
That's so creepy, by the way. The way they describe it. Yes, I'm rooting my own horn. And I'm tooting it. Instead of roto-rooters, it's rooter-tooters. You want to clip that for Kurt so you can see how I make the same terrible jokes, please? If anyone can. If not, it's okay. I can go back and do it too. I can uptime, right? I've never done that. Is it exclamation point uptime? There we go. Okay. Thank you, Stream Elements. I've been helping someone figure out their stream and stuff, and excuse me, I'm so sorry, I'm burping in your guys' ears. Thank you, Slender. I really appreciate it. You're fine, I just like to tease you. I used to be really bad about correcting people about grammar and, you know, even if it's like, even if I know that that's not what they meant, I'd correct them and stuff like that. I don't want to say the word that, you know, people call that, but, you know, like, you know, a grammar or something. Ah! Sorry, that scared the fuck out of me. No. Oh. Guys, can you come save me? I didn't like that. That scared the fuck out of me. But yeah, I've been helping someone figure out exactly. And not the one everyone's gonna think. What? What? So yeah, she's yelling at him because he was shooting at me and I didn't even have a gun. He was shooting at an unarmed man. But, yeah, I've been helping someone figure out some stream stuff recently. And, like, I don't have it all figured out. You know, I'm very new too. But it's a really cool experience. I feel awesome. It makes me really proud of myself too. Like, I've come pretty far in a short amount of time. Like, figuring it out and, you know, all that stuff. Could have done it without all you guys, but, you know. I'm not saying that I could, but I definitely think that. You know, I put a lot of work into it, as you can see. I've been putting in hours, man. I'm really proud of that fucking overlay. But, yeah, what I was going to say about the grammar thing is I used to be really bad. I used to be really, really bad about that. And then I got to a point where I was like, I know what they mean, and I'm not their teacher. If you're gonna ask me a question about it, sure, I can help. You know, I'll always help. But like, if you're not asking for me to correct you or for me to teach you about grammar, like you just made a simple typo. But I'm talking about people that, you know, like genuinely have a problem with it. Unless they're asking me for help, I'm not gonna give it now because I don't want to be rude. You know what I mean? I know what they mean. I don't need to correct them. I know what they're talking about. I used to be bad though. I think there's a lot of people that actually go through that phase when they're in like middle school.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. Pretty girl, she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
See, I'm afraid of mimicry when something dark, like a dark spirit or something, pretends to be somebody else or pretends to be somebody you know or something like that. And that's gross. I think it's disgusting. It makes my tummy hurt. I don't like it. And the idea, like, I've heard things and I'm like, that sounds wrong. It sounds fake. Like, I've heard things that is trying to talk like a little girl, and then you hear the dark voice come out, and you're like, that's not a fucking kid. That's gross. It's pretending. It sounds wrong. It sounds like an abomination to me. Like, it's against nature to hear that. Like, the dark voice pretending to be something it's not. Ugh. And the fact that it's trying to smile, but it's like not. It's never been a human, so it doesn't know how to smile. Because look, they even say whatever it is, it's wearing that lady's skin. You know, not literally Twitch. Don't freak out. It's not literally, but you know, like it's pretending to be her when it's not. So I'm not like saying anything I should. Ah. Okay. Sorry. That's my thinking noise. Okay, so I can't go down here or do anything down here. If I missed documents because I had to run from the cops, I'm gonna be mad. Because that's not fair. I'm like already spooked. What? Don't. Is that a flare? That was a flare. What? What is that? What? Freaking me out. Oh my god. Oh god. Hey, I'm sorry. I don't like it. I'm sorry, you guys, but you really shouldn't have, you know, come after me, okay? I'm like...
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me.
Yeah,
The
seriously.
cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Exactly. Oh no, that light's gonna fucking blow out, isn't it? No. Don't attack me here, I will cry. Like, you have no idea. I am so on edge. I don't think it's really making much of a difference at this point. Maybe I will turn the music all the way down and we can see. Because I don't want to have my streams get muted all the time. So we shall see, Slender. I'll do like that, just in case. I don't know. Thank you, Sheriff Breaker. Even though you called me a geek in a tweed jacket, you know. Please don't. What? Ah! Shh, don't do that. I'm sorry, guys. What? Oh, the fucking crows. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Yeah, I guess I'm controlling the birds, too. You're right. It was all of Wake's doing. It's not this version of me, anyway. I'm just a regular man. They're trying to kill me, too. Thank you. I love horror games. I hate when people try to play it up like they're scared when they're not, or they like get a little bit jump scared but they like overreact. I will tell you guys right now, all the reactions you're gonna get from me are 100% just actual reactions. I'm not gonna play. I'm not an actor. I'm not gonna pretend to be scared if I'm not. I'm just very easily jump scared, and I get really nervous. Like if I, were to just close my mouth and just sit here, my teeth would chatter. I'm like nervous. Like, I'm not kidding, my teeth are chattering because I'm like nervous. I'm scared. When I tell you I thought that was a person. I don't want to look. I feel like I'm gonna get jump scared. Oh God. Please don't jump scare me. I didn't get jump scared. I honestly thought they were gonna because of the, like, that's a really good tool for jump scaring somebody. Ooh, coffee.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. Jake, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, come on.
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in and take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I bet she does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
If you find a cure for Rose, let me know. I really don't want to look at these things. They scare me.
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
I don't know if you've ever played Until Dawn, but they had like a jump scare when you looked in one of those things, and oh my God, it scared the fuck out of me. It's like in the very beginning of the fucking game. I'm sure there was something I should have looked at that would jump scare me, but I just don't want to spend that much time looking at it. I just don't want to. I don't have a flashlight or a gun at this point. Like, I have no way to protect myself.
I imagine that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
I just want to protect myself. I just want my flashlight. I will feel a little better once I get my flashlight and my gun. That's all I want. Oh God.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Oh. Aha. Make sure there's nothing in here. Oh. Cool, I got that on. I'm just making sure there's nothing like a page or anything.
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Please. Please don't. I can't do this. Don't fuck with me. Oops. Got a little overexcited. I think I have to do this fast or it's gonna fuck up. I think it's, yeah. I think it's officially booking. Okay, I'm fucking nervous, boy. I am so nervous. How you guys feeling? Slender, you enjoying the game so far? If you're still awake. Like, what do you think? I think you've pretty much caught most of it. Like, I know you've, like, conked out a little bit. But you've watched a lot of it, so. Ah! Please don't. Oh my god. What? What the fuck was that? What? What was that? Oh my god. I just had a fucking heart attack. Please don't do that to me. Where are you? You fucker. What? What is it? Is it the gate? What the fuck is that? Like, what is growling at me? It's scaring me. I think it was the gate. You can't do that.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over.
Okay. I wanted to throw a flashbang. I think Slender did fall asleep. I am so fucking nervous. Why am I so scared right now? You guys have no idea how scared I am. Okay.
2, come in. I need a report. Over. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
Oh, I think they're gone, babe. Ah, checkpoint. I'm gonna get attacked. It wants me to throw a flashbang. I'm gonna get attacked. Fuck you. Like, I do feel better once I have a weapon, but fuck's sake. I get so scared. Like, I don't want there to be a manuscript page up here because I really don't want to have to go, like, risk everything to go get it, you know? Because I'm already kind of, you know, I don't have a lot of supplies. Batteries and flashbangs.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat May.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Milk.
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road Still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Looks like they rely on him a lot, you know? This came out, you know, was it 10 years ago? Maybe a little more than 10 years ago? But, like, they definitely, like, the radio has gone down a lot since then. But I'm sure it's not so bad in the small towns. Like, I'm sure more people listen to the radio than they do in big cities where, you know, like, small towns, they know each other. So, like, oh, I know that guy, he runs a radio station, he does a good job, you know? Oh, please don't. What? Behind me. Oh, around me! Ah! The light went out? Why did the light go out? What? Please don't. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm talking to the game. No. Ah! That was not fair! How is that fair? It just spawns them right around me and I can't even move? It's not fair. Fuck off. You guys gotta leave me alone now. Oh, you're still there. Fuck me. Seriously? Like, can he die? Thank you. I've wasted so much on that guy. He wouldn't fucking die. Great. I didn't mean to do that. Great. I'm fucked. Ah! Why would you do that to me? 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 That's the fucking opposite of okay. Damn it. I'm almost out of flashbangs. I'm fucking getting jump scared left and right. At least I'm almost to my destination, I think. I just gotta go. I can't. And I can't even run. Great. Fuck. I get so scared, dude. I gotta calm down and not panic press my buttons because I just ran out of fucking flashbangs. Okay. We're good. Everything's fine, you guys, okay? Everything is fine and dandy, and we're happy, and we're doing great. We're having just a dandy old time. Ah! How did you not die? Did you really? Okay. I was gonna say, if they didn't die, I'm gonna fucking riot. That doesn't even make any sense. No. No. Oh my fuck. Did I go the wrong way? Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, some of those guys that didn't die should have fucking died because I, like, threw the grenade directly between them. So, what even? What? Sorry, you scared me. You freeze, fucker. Oh, street light. Oh, a street light. Oh, that's nice.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Okay. Holy shit. I did very simple makeup today. I don't, this is like really off topic and shit, but like my eyes are running a little bit, so a little fuck up there with the eyeliner. But otherwise, I think that I look very nice. It's very simple, but it's nice. I don't wear simple too much. Why do I feel like I hear creepy noises? I don't want to hear creepy noises, Pat. I want you to save me. I want you to protect me and give me a kiss on the forehead and tell me that my life is okay. That's all I want, Pat. Maybe you're gonna be the one to save me, Pat. I don't want them to get mad about a song again, even though that's nothing close to how it's actually supposed to be.
I had no idea how to get to the coal mine. Maine would know. And I had a feeling I wouldn't get a chance to ask anyone else anytime
all night,
soon.
every night. He better be okay. When you need to know the weather, there's only one man you can turn to. The Jim Figamore report. Early bird. Start your day right, 7 to 10 a.m. Oh, he's right there.
The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake.
I can't go in any other door, so we're just going right in.
I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake. Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt. Whoa. Everyone calm down.
Put this gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him. What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Damn it, I wanted to hang out with Pat. Oh, poor Alan. Oh dear. My poor baby.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me? HP love.
You ever have something against
I had
writers or
fallen off so
something?
many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you
Seriously?
get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was
Seriously?
probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Damn it, I thought I was saved. These bastards can't let me have anything nice, huh? They just can't. They just can't give me anything nice. I can't hang out with Pat and talk about his radio show and my books and music. No. I gotta frickin' deal with an FBI agent that wants to kill me for no reason just because he has a thing against writers. I guess he can't read very well and he's blaming me. It's not my fault you're illiterate. Okay. I hope, because they're all going like that, I hope that means I didn't
Nightingale
miss
stared
anything.
through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Good, idiot. You should be humiliated. You suck. You never get into the behavioral analysis unit. Oh no. Come on. Thank God. Oh my God, I'm so happy to have that. Good thing I saved that frickin' flashbang. Come at me now, I'm armed. I might still scream like a little girl, but I'll be able to take you down. Believe you me. Oh! He ran into the frickin' light. What an idiot. Did you see that? I'm gonna frickin' uptime that. That's funny. Also, I just want to real quick. I used my emote in the frickin' stream. I'm so happy. Okay. I feel a little bit better about going around and looking for stuff. Oh! Hello! Yeah, it'd probably just do me better to continue. I don't think there's anything out there, and there's guys everywhere. It's like telling me to go this way, though. Oh, wait, yeah, that's exactly where it's telling me to go, literally. Fuck off. I'm already low on ammo. Assholes. Okay. There better be something up here. There better be like a cache or something. Oh, hey, Gertie. How you doing? Yeah. Of course. I'm glad to see you too. It's funny you came in after I spammed my email. Yeah, look, you like the frickin'... Hey, thank you. She's beautiful. You like the overlay? Let me tell you. So I used a template from the extension that I use, but I wanted to use my own backgrounds. I didn't want to use their pictures. I wanted to draw my own. So I made a pattern with bare faces and polka dots and hearts. And so what I did was I created 3 different versions, one with a black background, one with a white background, and one with a gray background, so that I would have different color variations. And then I looked at the exact like sizes by pixel. So, you know, if it's like some of them were like 450 by 150 or whatever. And I would make the picture, I would go into my drawing app and I would make my canvas that size with whatever version I wanted, either the white, the gray, or the black. And then I would literally erase it to the shape that the template, like the original pictures were in, so that I would have the cool, like, varying sizes and shapes. Which is why that took all day. And I think I figured out why I wasn't playing before. It, I had to change my password because, can you tell I've been waiting to talk to you? But, my password, I changed my password because of the whole, like, hack thing that happened. And so I never went back in my extension and signed in, because obviously when I changed my password, it disconnected from the extension because I wasn't signed in. I had to put in my new password. So I think that's why it wasn't playing my sounds for stuff. And this one I took, you know, a really good close look at everything I was doing. No, I still haven't yet, but maybe I'll try again tonight and see if it's working. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing, honestly. Instead of waiting. I don't know if I'm even supposed to be going up here, but I'm just doing it. Like, I don't know what's up here. Hello, Sleepy. How you doing? Is that the game that's making that noise? Weird. Looks like everybody freaking woke up. How's it going? Oh, this is the antenna. I almost said frickin' again. This is the antenna. Okay, so there was a reason to go up here.
Danny had stepped out, but what stumbled back in
Oh!
was something else. Something alien.
This was the the call that we got on the, not we got, but the call that we heard on the radio station earlier. A guy said he got into an argument with his friend and that the police got involved. Like, I've never had that happen. And I've been in plenty of arguments with my friends, but we got KFC for dinner, so my tum-tum is happy. We've been getting the chicken strips from them lately instead of like, cause I don't really eat chicken off the bone, to be honest. I just don't like it. And man, they're good. Very nice. I haven't played Grand Theft Auto 5 in a long fucking time. Oh, I didn't even fucking listen to that because I was talking about how we heard about it. Okay.
Danny had stepped out, but what stumbled back in was something else. Something alien. A monster. Walter tried to kill it.
That'd be so gross.
First with his fists, then a chair. It wouldn't die. Instead, it kept coming, unaffected by the beating it had taken. After Walter managed to kick it down the cellar stairs, fear took over. He ran, got behind the wheel, gunned the engine. The booze wouldn't make him forget, but he knew he had to try.
That would suck. 'Cause, like, when you hear about it, you think that, he just, like, hauled off and attacked his friend. But the idea that your friend goes outside, like, you know, whatever, maybe to get a cigarette or whatever they're doing, they go out and they come back in and then they're just, like, crazy and attacking you and they're, like, covered in shadows and stuff. I'd freak the fuck out. Yeah, I love the chicken strips, honestly. They're really good. Like, I do love the original recipe too. I just don't really like eating chicken off the bone too much. That's the only thing that sucks. I just like, you know, we would get it and I'd only eat a tiny portion of it because I don't want to have to dig through the, you know, the bone and stuff. It's just gross to me. Honestly, if you put their chicken strips against like Popeyes, I really don't know which one I would pick. I'll take both. Like if we're just going based off chicken strips. But when people say that Chick-fil-A doesn't have the best like chicken nuggets, they're fucking crazy. They're lying to you. They're full of it. All I got was flares and a manuscript page, but I guess that's okay. I was just hoping for maybe ammo or something. Yeah, I don't even... No, they really don't. Like, when people are like, oh, the Chick-fil-A sauce. Yeah, it's good. I've had it with other things. Like, we've got, you know, they'll put it in a bag or whatever. And, like, we've kept it. I've tried it with other things. Like, even homemade chicken or whatever. Like, the ones I make. But I won't eat it with their chicken. Ah! Fuckers! Is this because I was talking about eating chicken? You little bitches. Just had a fucking heart attack while talking. I guess they attacked me because I was talking about eating chicken. I'm sorry, okay? I just like to eat birds. It's not my fault. That scared the fuck out of me. Literally, I was so on edge earlier, Kurt, that my teeth were chattering. Like when I was having to go through, before I got my weapons back and stuff. Oh, I don't know why I was so nervous. But yes, Chick-fil-A. No. Every time. Every time. Fuck's sake. I'm thinking Arby's right now. No, I'm kidding. I haven't had Arby's in a fucking long time. It has been a very long time. Okay. I'll be right back. Give me just 1 second, okay? Okay, I am back. Wait. There we go. But yeah, yeah, I was so fucking on edge. I was like just teeth chattering. Slender is asleep in here. He was talking to me earlier, but then I like asked him a question and he never answered, and I was like, oh, he fell asleep. But yeah. Anyway, I can finally talk about fucking Chick-fil-A. I think. Fuck. Chick-fil-A. It's good. But yeah, I don't get it when people are like, oh, it's overrated. You're crazy. I don't even understand how their chicken is that good. I don't get it. Like, Mom makes really good fried chicken, but it's like, it's just, you know, if I'm looking for chicken nuggets, it's just a totally different type of chicken. I don't know what the fuck it is. I just know that I like it. I actually uptimed a moment earlier over here because a guy spawned and turned to run at me, but I was standing on the other side of this light. I wasn't in the light, but he ran directly into it, just like immediately died. I just thought it was funny. And I made a joke that I wanted clipped, but Slender was asleep, so I uptimed it earlier just because I wanted to be able to show you the joke. But yeah, I haven't had Arby's in a million years. The last time I went was with Kurt. We had gone to like the mall or something.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Okay, love it. More ammo. Not much more, but more. light, you can hurt them. I know. Don't you dare. It's fucking with my light. It turned off. I think I have to be fast. What? You fucking asshole! That's not what I meant to do. I didn't even mean to hit that. Oh, I had a flashbang still. That was handy. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I think we went to Arby's because, like, well, A, we were at the mall, which is actually where, you know, the mall we were going to has an Arby's right next to it. And, because they were doing, like, a special or something. Or, like, they had, like, a special sandwich or something. That's what I think. What am I doing with the lights? Okay, I guess I can't go up that way. But yeah, I that was the last time I had Arby's. Is there any reason to actually come up here? You know, I don't know why this popped into my head, but, like, I actually remember the last time that I went to, ow. The last time I went to Burger King and got a burger, I got violently ill in the parking lot after eating it. I've had Burger King since, but only their chicken sandwiches, and those are fine. But, like, they're, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with these fucking lights. My stepdad had wanted to get Burger King, and they're, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with the lights. I really fucking don't. There's something over here. Sound like a TV turning off. I actually like the chicken they have at Burger King, surprisingly. I don't want that. Don't do that. But yeah, my stepdad really wanted Burger King, and we went to Burger King, and I got a burger, like an actual burger from there, and I just got ill in the parking lot. I just projectile. It was just a regular burger of theirs. It was just gross. It was icky. And I was like, he was like, for some reason, I kind of knew that that would just not be good for you. I was like worried about it, but I was just hoping. And I was like, yeah, it's fine. But their chicken, I'm good with it. When we were having rough times, this was a while ago. This was a long time ago. It was me, mom, and Georgie, and we were hungry, and I wanted to get us lunch, but I only had change. I didn't have like anything in my card, and I didn't have any cash. I only had change, so I counted out my change there, like to the exact cent for what it would take to get 3 chicken sandwiches, and they were actually really good. I don't think I ever had that one. Making garlic burger. It sounds good to me, depending on how they do it. Yeah, if they put like fucking cloves or like even just minced on that bitch, that's too much. But if it's like a sauce, like a garlic aioli kind of thing with some bacon in it, that sounds pretty good.
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
I don't think I want that. Yeah, I can't do mustard. Our mom is allergic to mustard. I'm not allergic to it. I just don't like it. I don't like ketchup either. I really don't like ketchup or mustard. I think they're very icky. I'm not the biggest tomato fan when it's just like tomatoes being a tomato. If that makes sense. If it's just a tomato being a tomato, I don't want it. Like when people put salt on a tomato and just like eat it, like, they just salt the tomato and eat it as just regular. I don't get that at all. I don't like it. I don't get it. Yeah, mom does that. Georgie does that. I don't fucking get it. You won't ever catch me doing that. That's icky. I'm just not that into it. Am I supposed to be doing something with these fucking lights, or you think I should just move on? What do you think, Kurt? There's something out here? There's these lights, and he says it's like they were left for him, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with them. They don't really do anything. They just turn off after a minute. Okay, I don't see anything. Fuck off. You can. I know that, but like, what is the point of this? Was it just for fighting all those guys? Maybe it was just for fighting all those guys. But I had a flashbang still, so it didn't really, I didn't need him. Cause like, there's these, and he's like, it's like they were left here for me. But like, they just turn off after a minute. They don't really do anything. Like, that's it. I think I was I actually, talking to you about it, I think I was supposed to use them to fight those guys, but I ended up just using a flashbang that I still had. God, the way I just turned around like that made me nauseated. Coffee! Don't attack me. I just wanted my coffee. I love that in Control the coffee thermos is an object of power. Or, an affected artifact or whatever. Because they're just like, for some reason, Alan felt the need to collect them.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze.
He
It
felt
was in the way
wrong.
he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
When we read a different document, it was about Rose, the cute waitress. It was about her first coming into contact with the old lady in her house, and she had said, she was like, I don't know how this old woman got into my trailer. And she goes, when I look at her, she just looks wrong. And I'm like, dude, I know exactly what she means, and that's gross. And the fact that Sarah literally was like, he just looked wrong. That's, or yeah, he felt wrong. That's like the same language. I don't think that's a coincidence. What? Oh, it was a train. I was like, did a car just honk at me? So happy to bullets. I feel so much better when I have my weapon. Stop it with the wind sound.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
That's creepy.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
It's almost like someone took bits and pieces of what she was saying and put it together.
But that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
It's all like, the lady looked wrong, Nightingale feels wrong, she sounded wrong. It's all wrong. Hey Kurt, my last stream, parts of it were muted because the song they played at the end of the episode. So like I turned down the music in the options. And it doesn't seem to affect it doesn't seem to affect like the in-game ambiance or anything when I turn the music off, so but yeah, I was like, damn it. Really? Far Cry 6 has... Yeah, I was like, and I think it's silly because I was like, if I was playing music on, like, Spotify or something, then maybe, yeah. Maybe I'd get it. But, like, you should just look at it, know that that song is from the soundtrack, and know that it's not my fault, it's just in the fucking game, and not get mad at me. But... Why is it shaking?
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage, before it flew at me again.
Possessed object, objects of power from control. It's all fitting together like a fucking puzzle. Okay, where's my special thingy? Is it this way? No, I'm supposed to go this way. So, it's this way. Aha, the house was different. I was looking at it from up there and I thought it might be, but then I was like, maybe it's the house I was just in. I swear to God, sometimes I just hear like breathing in the game and it creeps me out. I don't know if it's Alan's or somebody else's, but you fucking bitch! That scared the shit out of me. I felt that in my fucking toes. Good night, Sleepy. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Get some good sleep, okay? Night night. Oh God. I thought it was next to me. Bitch. This guy scared the fuck out of me. Honestly, when that guy came through the door, it hurt my toes. Like, it hurt through my fingers and my toes. Asshole. I'm so happy to have a lot more ammo and stuff, though, and my flares and everything. Feels so much better.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
You can't. Haha. Get wrecked, nerd. The sheriff did call me a geek in a tweed jacket when she was talking about me to the FBI agent. Because he tried to say that I was, like, taking out all of her deputies and stuff, like I was some, like, fucking John Wick. And he's like, and she's like, the geek in the tweed jacket? I don't think so. A little rude, but, you know, I agree. No. Huh? Follow. Okay. I am following. You know what's funny, Kurt? When you popped in, all of a sudden it's like the party started. Ah! See? You're bringing the house down. Can I get by? Thank you.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Woo! No. I can't. Damn it. Well, am I gonna shoot it? I don't know if maybe I throw a flare at my feet, it won't come at me like that, but I don't know. But yeah, it's like you woke up and all of a sudden everybody seemed to wake up. Except for Slender. Slender's still asleep in here. I'm so happy you got to see my overlay though. I am so proud of myself. Like, you have no idea. I'm so proud of myself for doing that.
The darkness that was
like, it wasn't that I just, like, took
stronger.
a different freaking overlay and just used what somebody else, you know, made. Which is, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Like, they're there for a reason. But I did it, all of it myself. I used a template, but, like, all of the backgrounds and all that stuff, that was me. Did you know I have freaking 20 subscribers, which is so crazy to me. Like, I'm not trying, like I said before, I'm not trying to toot my own horn or brag or anything like that. I'm not, I'm not that type of person. I'm just like, I was shocked when I saw it on the thing. Because it popped up on my overlay. And I was like, what? Okay, it's not frickin'. It is very silly that I have to do that for... I have to use my flares for objects, but... What? Oh. Ow! Ah! Pay people a monthly fee to not sub to Georgie. That's dedication. I mean, it's dedication to being a dick, but it's still dedication.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Uh-oh. I didn't read the one before that. Exactly. And she's like, what? Me? Me? That's crazy. And I don't know if Biker Mike is chilling. I know he likes to kind of just lurk. But, man, he's like, when it comes to gifting subs, he has been the GOAT. He is the GOAT of gifting subs. Like, he's really pulled through and done that. Because he gifted Georgie a sub, literally, all you guys are freaking subbed to me. Because Mom subbed to me the other night. And, because she felt bad and she was following. And there's a page called Nona Bear. And it has a really old picture of me. And it has, like, a bio that I use on everything. But I don't know what email that could be because I only use the one email. So I have no idea when I could have possibly made that and what email it could possibly even be for. I actually have no idea. But she felt bad because she was following the wrong Nona Bear. And so she'd sub to me, and you subbed to me. You were my first sub ever, and then Biker Mike gifted Georgie a sub, so now all you guys are subbed to me. And I was like, that's dope. I know Georgie would never fucking sub to me on his own accord. But
as a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me.
I'm fucking
I thought
sure.
about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Interesting. Yes. I got a heavy-duty flashlight, yay! I was gonna say, I remember getting a better flashlight. My freaking eyes are watering again. Ow. Owie. That was just actually something got into my eye. Oh, there it is. Oh, something just actually got into my eye. But I was saying, look, I know my eyes have been watering, so it's not perfect anymore down here. But I feel hella cute. Very simple makeup today, but I feel very cute. I am not expecting Kurt to be like, yeah, you do, because, he's Kurt. He's just going to be like, oh, yeah, it's makeup. But still. Okay. See, I did not expect. Kurt doesn't work that way, okay? You can't even ask Kurt, like, does this outfit look okay? He'll just go, I don't know. It's an outfit. Do I look okay in this dress? It's a dress. Thanks, Kurt. I'm so happy I asked you. For Mom, it's always, she's like, Kurt, does this look okay? He goes, you're my mom. I don't know. You're Mom. You look like Mom. It's just like, okay, Kurt. That's very helpful. Thank you. I'm glad you reminded me because I would have forgotten otherwise. I will use my platform to roast Kurt every day of the week. People are like, you should be using your platform for this and for that and all this stuff. It's like, oh, I use it to talk crap about my brother. Because, he's Kurt. What else am I going to do? Same thing with Georgie. I'm not a good sister if I'm not doing that. Oh, what do you guys want? I didn't call 911, actually. Bitch. Fucker. I don't think that there would be anything else. Let's go. We made good progress. Did you hear that weird noise? Or am I crazy? I thought I heard a weird noise. Oh! Fuck you! No! He won't shoot! He wouldn't load or shoot. That was stupid. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, we are back. I was just making sure. I'm supposed to do something with Mom, so I wanted to make sure that I was all good to keep going. And I am. Okay. Sometimes the late night streams are my favorite. Oh, you know what? Come out here. Okay. Weird. What a coinkydink. Absolutely a coincidence and nothing else, Kurt. Just the most coincidence ever. Oh, goodness gracious. They're like loading me up. So I'm worried there's gonna be some big fight.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering the vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, A Family Occasion. Journalist Alvin Durley's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Durleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Oh.
Of course, Mr. Durleth. Well, I guess that's the least I can. What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss. Oh, Mr. Durleth, you have well pleased Nixie Poca, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory.
Ew.
Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Durleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such classes always bear fruit. Night Springs.
Ew. Well, you know what's funny? I had said in Control that, you know, Jesse's story reminded me of a really fucked up Twilight Zone episode. And you can tell that Remedy, they are heavily inspired by the Twilight Zone.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Yeah. I love to be scared, and I really do like I like horror, I like slasher movies and stuff like that. But Twilight Zone has a totally different vibe. It's something that, like, you know, you watch when you want to be like creeped out, and it's like, you know, it is kind of like the idea of it is spooky, but it's not something that's inherently like terrifying. There's a lot of psychological horror in Twilight Zone rather than like just blatant like monster in my face. Although they do have those. Oh, I'm definitely going to be fighting a big fight. Oh, the bulldozer. Oh, shit. Wait, get out of the way. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I couldn't run. Fuck, I wanted to get my flare out, because I think... like my flare gun, because I think... chocolate bubble, I think that would be really useful against that. I felt it. Thank you. I can't even see. Thanks. Haha, fuck you. Thank goodness. We came, we saw, we kicked its ass. Okay. I'm so excited for my frickin' Marty McFly costume, it's not even funny. I should see where that's at. Yeah! Did you actually find like a good costume for it? Because I know you were looking. I don't think I'm supposed to even go over there, but... Nice! Yeah, it does not put me up there. Yeah, mine I got from, it's like HalloweenCostumes.com or something, but it's like they make it. Like it's made here in the States, and it's like it's made by, like, it's handmade by people. And it's really nice, and it only costs, it only costs like $40. And they have like the shoes, like the shoes from the second one that are like self-tying, and they have like the hat, like the holographic hat thing that he's got. And but like I didn't want any of that stuff because I want to be Marty from the first one, not the second one. I want to be going, let me see. And they actually have a replica like hoverboard that he has and stuff. It's really cool. I just want to be Marty from the first one. I don't want all that extra stuff. Because I want to be going back to the 50s, not going to the future. Which is now the past, but let me look at it real quick. Okay, I'll send it to you in Discord. Yeah, it's HalloweenCostumes.com. Oh, that's the whole thing with like a coupon and stuff, but still, like, it'll take you to the website at least. It's a really good site. They have a lot of stuff on there. Like, they have a lot of really good costumes, and some of the costumes that they have that they make, you can get it Spirit, but it's, at Spirit it's gonna be like $65, and there they make it and it's like cheaper. And I was like, dude, and it's like you don't have to buy every single thing separate. Like, they actually, for a lot of their costumes, they send you a lot of pieces in the one, like, set, so you don't have to buy, like, I wasn't going to be Harley Quinn again anyway. Oh shit. No, I didn't mean to do that.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise.
Okay, I didn't mean to get in the car yet. I'm sure I missed stuff, but that's fine, whatever. Yeah, I'm sure I've now missed stuff.
The coal mine wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Today is going to be the day that they're going to give me back Alice. No, but, what was I thinking? Oh yeah, for like Spirit, like, you have to buy, like, I wasn't going to be Harley Quinn again, but they had these freaking costumes that were cute. But it's like, buy her top, and then buy her pants, and then buy her jacket, and then buy her goggles, and it's just like, can't you just put some of it in the same fucking thing? Instead of it being like, well, it's $20 for these pants, and then
I was being stalked. The bridge must have collapsed only moments after I'd crossed it.
But yeah, it's like, can't I just pay for some of it together? It doesn't need to be $20 for the pants, $40 for the shirt, $60 for the jacket, Shut up. That was really bad, because I don't even know what she was trying to do. She just really just looked like any random court jester. She did not look like Harley Quinn at all. Once again, not trying to toot my own horn here, but at least my Harley Quinn costume, I look like Harley Quinn. I might have kept my hair curly, but, you know, I definitely did look like Harley Quinn. Like, I don't know what the fuck she was doing. And they have, like, the same Harley Quinn costumes on that site, but, you know, like, for a better price, and it's, like, a lot of like, it's pretty much all together, you know? They might not have, like, the shoes, but you know, who needs the shoes? You can buy any shoes. But, I looked through all of their costumes, and I just could not find anything. Like, I remember, I had flashbacks of, like, when I was a kid, being the last one of us that did not have a costume. Because we would just, you know, and I remember Dad, like, taking me to Spirit, and we'd just be walking around for what felt like ever. It felt like hours walking around, and it probably was. And we would go to, like, this random costume shop that's not even a Spirit one, because I couldn't find anything at Spirit, and I still can't find anything, you know? Like, I was always the last kid, because I was just so picky. And I just have to feel it, and I didn't feel it. And this year, I hadn't even looked at costumes, which is really unusual for me. I usually start as soon as it frickin' hits January. I start looking at costumes to see maybe. My mini map is freaking out up there, but to see maybe, you know, what I might want to be. And then, like, I'm going through, and all of a sudden I see this girl dressed as Marty McFly, and I was like, oh, that's it, that's the one. I just felt it in my gut, and that's how I knew. Because otherwise, you know, I'll just be looking forever. I'm not going to be something, like, yeah, there's a lot of costumes that I'm like, that looks really cute, and I know I'd look nice in it. But it's like, but I don't want to be, you know, Harley Quinn, or I don't want to be that person. I'd look nice. That's not the point. I don't want to be that. I see Marty McFly, and I'm like, yep, I want to be Marty. Marty can be a girl's name. But anyway, I think we are going to stop it there. Gosh, it's almost 1, you guys. But hey, I'm so happy you guys freaking... That's heavy. He's so cute. He's so cute. I don't think I have anyone on. So I'm like the last person, I think. If you guys have anyone I can raid, let me know. But I think that I'm it. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. That was a really fun stream. I had a really good time. I got super scared. It was good. I'm so happy I got to go on it and show you guys my awesome new freaking overlay that looks dope. And, you know, I have my emote. Let's spam the emote. You guys, if you know, if you're subscribed and you want to spam the emote, go for it. Because I wanna. Hee! She's beautiful. Hey, thank you, Gertie. She's beautiful. Alright. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I had a really good time. That was a good stream. You guys are the best. That was like, you know, I wasn't like down or anything, but that definitely lifted me up because you guys are the best. Okay, I think we're good there. I'm just gonna stop. Like I said, I don't know anybody I can raid. But I love you guys. That was a really fun time. Thank you. You guys are the best. I hope you guys had a good time like I did. Alright, I love you. Good night, you guys. Get some good sleep, okay? I will see you tomorrow for sure. Alright. Good night.